Hey guys, welcome back. Said I'd wear the London today and come back with a review. The English Laundry London. It's about 9 o'clock here now. I'm wearing it all day. Some good and bad about it. Like everything really, but let's get into the presentation. I don't have the box. English laundry boxes are very nice though. We all know that. I'll show you one and you can just imagine. It's a little cardboard sleeve. It's got the coffin. They sit right in there. This obviously isn't London, but that's what the box would look like. Just different colors, different name. There's the bottle. Very nice bottle. Said I love the English laundry bottles. Again, the cap is like a plastic cap with a gold veneer, black plastic gold veneer around it. English laundry engraved. Heavy cap, metal, 2 pieces of metal. Like I said, I broke one. I fixed it, but I broke one, so I know there's 2 pieces of metal in there. So when I first got it, I thought they were metal because they were heavy. And then I dropped a cap and I dropped a bottle. And the bottle didn't break, but the cap did. I was like, oh, thank God. Hey, there's the bottle. It's got gold, blue writing, like I don't know, like a royal blue almost, or not quite royal, more of a dark sky blue. And what it says on it is stuff like, sorry, I'm going blind. It's just got places in London, Greenwich, Big Ben, Tower Bridge, Canterbury Street, Notting Hill, Green Park, you know, British Museum. It's just got stuff written on there, and it's got the English Laundry crest, London. By English Laundry, it's Eau de Parfum. London written on the back, and some more places. That's written in blue. The bottle, out of the light, looks black. But if you put it in the light, and I really wish I could show you, it's got a purple, a dark purple vibe to it. Real nice color. I love purple. Always have. Any shade of purple, pastel purple, light purple, dark purple. Purple's always been one of my favorite colors. Don't wear it a lot because I find purple a real hard color to wear. Not because I'm a guy or anything. I just find purple a real hard color to wear on me. I just don't, but I love the look of it. Yeah, that's the presentation. The spray, I'm going to waste another one to show you, but I don't like the spray on this one. You'll see what I mean. It gives a lot of juice, but it's very narrow. It's very powerful and narrow spray. I don't like that. I like a shorter, wider burst. This one I literally, to put it on today, had to hold it out here. I was like holding it with this hand and to get a distribution. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. But it's doable. It's fine. It is what it is. Let's get into it. English Laundry, London, released in 2018. Accords are fruity, sweet, woody, fresh, spicy, aromatic, and earthy. Top notes are blackberry, apple, pineapple. Mid is juniper, bergamot, patchouli, ambergris. Probably not real ambergris. Probably ambroxan if it was ambergris. A bottle this size would probably be about a $400 bottle of cologne. Ambergris is like a lot of money per like milliliter. It's like $10 a milliliter, I imagine, somewhere around there. This ain't got real ambergris in it. Ambroxan, which is the synthetic version, I guess, of ambergris. I'm just guessing if it is ambergris, I'd be surprised, but it's probably ambroxan. Base is vanilla, musk, jasmine, oak moss, and woods. This might be a long video because a few things to say about it. Might not. Just depends on how it goes. Sometimes I ramble. We all know that. I think you guys like that though. Let me know if you like that. That sometimes I'll just ramble on and shit. Because I like to... You can't please everybody, but I like to please the majority. So... you've seen my video yesterday. You know what this is a clone of. If you didn't, maybe you picked up on them notes. The berries, the apple, the pineapple, the juniper, the bergamot, the ambergris, the vanilla, the woods, the Aventus. Creed Aventus. I've only owned a couple, about four decants of Creed Aventus. They've all been different batches. I'm done with Creed Aventus. The last two batches I had, one of them was way too fruity, and the last one I had was way too fruity and way too much vanilla. If Creed isn't going to be consistent, as I said in my other video, the Aventus is almost a different cologne now from when I first got it a few years ago. It was a sweet and sour, smoky, earthy, pineapple type scent when I first got it. And the last two batches I've got it basically been berries and pineapple, berries, and what was pineapple and berries. Then it was like berries and vanilla. You know, no, I don't know batch codes. I just know that they do change them. And the new stuff, you know, it's like a completely different scent. It's unfortunate because I debated buying, when I first got the decant, buying a Creed Aventus, but it was just a little too much money at the time. I wasn't quite as financially secure as I am now. Now I would buy it in a heartbeat. If I could find that first fucking... I mean, I have found the first batches of it, like the ones I got the decant from. Christ, they're going for like close to $1,000 on fucking line. No, thank you. I don't like it that much. I would have spent a couple $100 on it that it was when it was first out, but not now. But that is what it is. You know, I'm not complaining about it. But if Creed's not going to bother with consistency, then I'm not going to bother giving them my money. It's that simple. You make something, make it consistent. That's all I'm saying. Creed, if you're watching, I know you aren't, because I'm only a small channel and you don't give a fuck about me anyway. But I will never buy another one of your scents until you start with your consistencies. That's ridiculous. It's part of the niche. Part of the niche mystique. No, it's not. Make the shit the way it's supposed to be made, motherfucker. Anyway, that's the bit I'm going on that. This is more similar, not to the first decant of Aventus I had, because it's not as smoky, near as smoky, but it's closer to the second decant. It's better than the last two decants I had, I'll tell you that. It's a lot closer to that second decant where it's a little more fruity and pineapple-y and a little less woody and smoky. This doesn't... I couldn't find any smoky smoke birch or incense or anything listed in the notes. I do get that from this. Could be a combination of like the oak moss and the musk and then giving it that smoky type vibe. That's a possibility. Definitely get a greener vibe than you do from most, from any batch of Aventus that I've had. In the dry down, it's definitely a bit greener with the oak moss and the patchouli, kind of giving it a bit of a earthy vibe, green, earthy vibe, those two together. Very nice scent, guys. Very nice scent. Like I said, I've had 4 batches of Aventus, just little decants, 5 ml decants or whatever. I've had 3 different clones of Aventus. Armoff, Club de Nuit, Lamani, AB Silver, Insurrection 2, I think it was, or Insurrection Pure 2 or something like that. Anyway, they were good. They were good. This is better. Better if you want to wear it on skin. I'll get to that. This seems to be one. I'll get to it right now. This seems to be one. Let's get into the performance. Okay. I got about 8 hours out of this, which is good. Eau de Parfum, that's about average for Eau de Parfum. I got about 8 hours. Despite what people say, I never had a batch of Aventus last me any more than 6 hours. And it was never a projection monster. Projected good, but wasn't a monster. I know people are gonna hate me for that, but sorry. I've had 4 different batches of Aventus, and all of them were just, they performed admirably, but that was it. They weren't anything great out there. This one performs a little better than all of them, including the original Aventus. If you wear it on skin. This is one you have to wear on skin. If you're a clothes person, go with Aventus if you can. If not, I'd go with the Insurrection 2 Pure if you like to spray on clothes and not skin. They tend to work better on clothes. Well, all the decants I've had and the other clones of Aventus work better on skin or work better on clothes than this does. For some reason, you spray this on clothes. Now maybe it's just olfactory fatigue coming in, but geez, it only seemed to last about an hour and it was gone. I was like, what the fuck? But then I smelled, when I sprayed it today, I did my boom, 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 boom. That's my standard go-to. In the summer, I'll spray behind my knees and above my ankles when you're wearing shorts and stuff. But I was smelling my shirt. I'm like, it's about an hour and a half in. I was like, that shit's gone already? That's not right for English laundry. And I owed the perfume at that. So I went over to here and went, whew, no, there it is. Performs really well on my skin, horribly on my clothes. Like I said, I got about 8 hours on my skin. Only seemed to get maybe a max of 2 hours on my sweater that I was wearing. Saying that though, when I took my sweater off and hung it up on the thing, mother-in-law walked by and said, "Ooh, that smells good." So maybe it was just olfactory fatigue. I don't know. I'm just giving you what I thought today. Yeah. Got about 8 hours on my skin. It's still there. I'm going on 12 hours now. Put it on about 9 o'clock. Like I said, it's about 9 o'clock now. And it's still not a skin scent. It's still there. A few inches out. You can still smell it. Yeah. Definitely. Good projection. Again, Aventus in of itself is not a great projection monster. I'm got about an arm's length out for about an hour and a half. Really loud though for like, I will say it's pretty much a projection beast, same as Aventus for like 15-20 minutes because of that pineapple and citrus off the top. Boom. Very effervescent. So for about 15-20 minutes she's a monster. Then it kind of goes to about an arm's length and stays there for about another hour or so. So not bad. Not bad. I really don't know what else to say. Really good. I will say this. Yes, really good sillage. Really good scent bubble and sillage. You're standing there, and if anybody gets in that arm's length, like I said, all around you, they will smell you. They will like it. If you walk by somebody, they are going to smell you walking by. That lasted, about 4 or 5 hours. Just, it may not be a projection monster, but it's a sillage scent bubble type fucking beast. I'll tell you that. Holy shit. I got something else on my hand I'm going to talk about here in a minute that I was stoked to find. So kind of smelling that too. That's nice too. Pardon me. Yeah, that's about all I got to say about that. It's a good Aventus clone. And I'm not even going to call it a clone. It's not a clone. I know a lot of people call it a clone. Even on a few websites like Fragbuy, they're listing it as an Aventus clone. The top in the first couple hours is, I would classify as a clone. Then after through 3 hours or so, that. Whereas I found Aventus, either the older batch got smoky, woody, and the newer batches got sweety, vanilla-y. This gets a little green and earthy more than touch smoke. Like I said, they're not listing smoke in there, but I think it's like a mix of the musk and something else. But it gets a little smoky, but more green and earthy from the patchouli and the oak moss and stuff. Slightly sweet on the dry down with the vanilla. Very clean on the dry down. The jasmine, I find, gives it a clean, sweet, very slightly clean, sweet smell. But you're mostly going to get the oak moss, the woods, and the patchouli on the dry down. Fresh and green, basically. Fresh and green. Very nice scent, guys. Not 100% cologne. Very, very, very close, of course. Not gonna lie, sit here and lie. No, it's pretty. If you called it a clone, I wouldn't argue with you. It is that close. It's just on the dry down, and it's the far dry down too. We're talking about, like I said, it's almost 100% clone for the first 3 hours of Aventus. Then it's really, really similar for another couple hours in the getting about the 7th or 8th hour. 6th or 7th hour, I guess, and so on. It becomes more green and earthy than Aventus does. But man, what a scent. If you like Aventus, guys, and you can't afford it, and you can't get any one of the, like the Armoff or the Lomani, the Insurrection, because those are ones you can't really walk into a department store and buy. If you can't get them, you don't have a credit card, your credit card's maxed, you don't want to use your credit card online, all understandable stuff. You can walk into most department stores and get a bottle of this. This, quite honestly, is better than those, but you have to wear it on skin. If you're looking for something you like, maybe you can't wear cologne on skin, maybe it irritates your skin, you've got to wear it on your clothes, then go with, I definitely, and I'm not recommending this over Aventus. I want to make that clear. Aventus, if you can afford Aventus, if you don't mind spending the money on Aventus, and you can get an older batch of Aventus, by all means, go for that instead. I would go for this over the newer batches of Aventus. I just don't like that berry sweetness, vanilla sweetness of the newer stuff. That's just my nose, I know, sorry, but this smells closer to the original batches of Aventus. So I'd go with that. But the nice thing about this, like I said, is you don't got to buy this online. You can walk into basically any department store that sells designer fragrances. Macy's, JCPenney. I don't think Sears is around anywhere anymore, but they used to be. Shoppers Drug Mart here. And pick up a bottle of this. Relatively cheap. I check places like Marshall's, Winners, TJ Maxx, Century 21, Kohl's, everything before I bought it at one of the department stores, because if they have it, it's going to be a hell of a lot cheaper. Because this still suggested retail that all those department stores are going to sell it for here in Canada is $97, $99 plus tax. That's a lot of money. Well, not a whole lot, but enough. When you can walk into Marshall's if it's sitting there and get it for $30. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, rating. I really like it. Like I said, longevity on my skin. It's a 4. Actually, it's a 5. It lasts all day, literally, so far. Like I said, I'm going on 12 hours and it still hasn't stopped projecting. or stopped becoming a skin scent yet. Sillage, gonna give it or not sillage, projection. I'm gonna give it a 3. Projects really well, like I said, for 15 or 20 minutes, almost boss-like. Then it projects a little softer for about an arm's length away for about an hour. Not too bad. Sillage, your scent bubble, whatever you want to call it. 5 again. People will smell you if you're standing beside them. People will know you were walking by them. You're wearing something. They'll know it. They'll like it. It's a nice scent. I've always liked Aventus, like I said. The original formulations I've always liked. This is pretty damn close. Then it hits that fire dry down, like I said, and it becomes its own scent altogether almost. Very nice. Worth a purchase. I wouldn't say it's worth a purchase at retail unless it's your only way of getting an Aventus. If you can't afford Aventus, like I said, or an Aventus clone. Definitely, but I definitely check out the discount stores. The online discounters too. I'd get this over all the other clones except for Club de Nuit. I liked Club de Nuit a little bit better. Performed a little bit better. Not in longevity. This lasts longer, but it performed a little bit better with projection and stuff. Not much, but... So if you can't get this locally and you gotta buy online, maybe buy Club de Nuit. Buy them off. But if you want to... something to last longer and doesn't project. It just depends what you want. Something that projects a little better or something that lasts a little longer. Project a little better, but I only got about 5 hours out of it, was Club de Nuit. This stuff I'm going all day on. Just doesn't have the same projection. That's it, guys. What I was talking about earlier that I got on my other hand here. I walked into a local like teen store. Teeny bopper store, kind of like your, I don't know, Aeropostale, Apostle, I don't even know if they're still around, Blue Notes, American Eagle, you know, in places like that that are just kind of upscale teen type things, and they always have their own colognes. This place was no exception. This place was called Urban something or other, I can't remember. They always have their own colognes, like, you know, I got one Blue Notes Live from the Blue Notes store. It's like their own cologne. I mean, Aeropostale has their own section of colognes and perfumes. American Eagle has their own sections of colognes. This place does too, but I walked in and they had... I was just surprised what they had. This is called Black Tie Gentleman Eau de Parfum. You see that? Preferred stepping up their game, man. I'm telling you, you guys know that Preferred is pretty damn good for the price, especially. And now they're coming out with eau de parfums of niche fragrances. This one here is Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. Now I'm going to get into it, but I've had this on for about 4 hours and it's still going strong. And that's only 2 sprays. So I think it's going to be a winner. Just wanted to say that was kind of fun when I walked in there and seen that. So, woo! Got another one here that they had there. It's called Ballistic Missile Eau de Toilette. Prada Luna Rosa for men. Never liked Prada Luna Rosa. It was a little soapier than I liked. But anyway, I thought, fuck. It was, they had them on for 2 for $20. You know, $12 each or 2 for $20. So I got those 2. So... $10 each, whatever. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll be back. I'm going to wear this one tomorrow. Or this one, I haven't decided yet. Whichever one I wear, I'll be back with a review. And the next day, I'll be back with a review for the other one. I might give this one a couple days wear because I've really got nowhere to go for a couple days. So I want to wear it out. See what happens. But anyway, that's it, guys. Peace. Love. Be good to each other.